computers, community outreach equipment, and a new patrol vehicle. So, let us just say I ensured the funds stayed within the community precinct to help people. But that leaves a small administrative error regarding your compensation. I have a settlement check for $50,000 for the two of you. This is an official apology from the department for your inconvenience. Leahy and Randy looked at the check in astonishment. Are we understood here? Ted asked politely. This concludes our business. Thank you very much, Ted, Leahy said gracefully. We are more than satisfied, right, Randy? Absolutely, Randy agreed. Remember, this is a private settlement, Ted reminded them. I wish you both the best of luck. As they walked away, Randy leaned in closely to Leahy. This changes everything, Mr. Leahy. We have resources now. Not so fast, Randy, Leahy cautioned. We must be smart. We should not forget that Julian might still hold a grudge about the misunderstanding that led to this situation. This money might be the answer to everything, Randy suggested enthusiastically. We could offer a portion of it to Julian as a peace offering. Maybe he would forgive and forget. We could wipe the slate clean. Leahy nodded slowly. That is a very thoughtful point, Randy. We did cause him some distress. What if we offered him half of the settlement? Randy proposed. We would still have enough money to live comfortably for a very long time, and we would finally have peace in the neighborhood. You are absolutely right, Leahy agreed, patting Randy on the back. We will establish a truce. Let us head back to the park. Back at the trailer park, Ricky was standing proudly on a brand new wooden deck he had constructed alongside his home. He waved Corey and Jacob over to admire his handiwork. Look at this magnificent structure, Ricky beamed. I built this entirely by myself. Check it out. I have a wonderful outdoor kitchen setup. I have a comfortable resting area over there. I even installed a nice flat-screen television. Come up and look around. It is fantastic. Corey and Jacob climbed the wooden stairs, their eyes wide with genuine admiration. I have a downstairs washroom, and I even built a small, cozy sleeping area for when little Mo wants to visit, Ricky explained proudly. He absolutely loves it. Now look at this upper patio. It is top tier. I have a couple of reclining chairs, a music player, and a beautiful lamp that I crafted myself. I am living like royalty. This deck is incredible, dude, Corey said. I love it up here. Yes, Ricky, it really is a wonderful achievement, Jacob added warmly. I know how great it is, Ricky smiled. I put a lot of hard work into it. But we need to get back to the main topic. The big announcement. It has to be something monumental, or I am going to look foolish after the botanical garden failure. Why do you not tell everyone you won the lottery? Corey suggested. There is a problem with that, Corey, Ricky sighed. I did not win the lottery. People would ask to see the money. What if you announced you were running for public office? Jacob offered. There is nothing more important than serving the community. That is a brilliant thought, Jacob, but I do not know the first thing about politics, Ricky replied. Whatever it is, it has to be highly impactful. I need to make a grand entrance. You mean like driving in on a large construction vehicle? Corey asked. Because that would be visually impressive. Ricky rubbed his temples. I need something elegant, something memorable. How about a majestic animal? Jacob suggested suddenly. Like a rare snow leopard. Ricky paused, contemplating the idea. An animal might actually work. But a snow leopard? Be realistic. Where would I acquire an exotic feline around here? It needs to be a large animal, something beautiful, but something we can find locally. A cow? Corey asked. No, not a cow, Ricky groaned. Something graceful. Something with 4 legs, that eats hay and lives on a farm. A horse, Jacob said softly. Think about it. A beautiful, noble horse. Ricky's eyes lit up. Jacob, where did you even come up with that? It is absolutely brilliant. I do not know, Jacob smiled. It just popped into my mind. What if the horse was a gift for Susan? Corey gasped. That would make the announcement even more spectacular. What if it was an engagement gift? Ricky froze. An engagement gift? Corey, that elevates the entire event. I am not officially engaged to Susan yet, but if I ask her today, in front of everyone, it will be the most romantic gesture imaginable. Imagine presenting an engagement horse. It is flawless, Jacob agreed. You know what, boys? It is perfect, Ricky declared, his heart swelling with excitement. A grand romantic gesture. This will change my entire life for the better. Let us go find a horse. Later that afternoon, the three of them were standing in a field just outside of town, struggling to gently guide a large, beautiful brown horse toward the trailer park. Look at the grooming on this animal, Ricky admired, petting the horse's mane. It is breathtaking. All right, let us carefully walk back home. The horse, however, stood perfectly still, chewing on a patch of grass. It is not moving, Ricky, Corey pointed out. Well, encourage it to move, Ricky instructed. How do we motivate a horse? Jacob, you stand near the back and give it a gentle nudge. Corey, you hold the lead rope. I am not certain that is a wise idea, Jacob hesitated. I read in a book that you should be very cautious when standing behind a large equine. Just be gentle, Ricky encouraged. We have to get back for the party. Jacob reached out to pat the horse's hindquarters. The horse, startled by the sudden movement, shifted its weight and bumped into Jacob, sending him tumbling backward into the soft grass. Oh, goodness, Jacob groaned, rubbing his shoulder. I think I landed awkwardly. My shoulder is quite sore. Ricky rushed over, full of apologies. I am so sorry, Jacob. Are you all right? Let us take a moment to rest. I should have hired a professional to transport the animal. I am okay, Jacob said, smiling weakly. Just a minor bruise, but I might need to sit down for a while. Corey, you help Jacob, Ricky said with a sigh of responsibility. I will slowly walk the horse back myself. This is a lesson in patience. Meanwhile, back at the park, Bubbles was driving his small, decorated cart around, delivering cases of his artisanal India Pale Ale. The cart had a colorful canopy and played cheerful music, much like an ice cream truck. Are you hungry? Bubbles asked a customer with a bright smile. I have Ricky's beverages all bottled and ready for the gathering. I am making a few early deliveries to ensure everyone is refreshed. He pulled up near Donnie's trailer. Donnie, a traditionally loud and boisterous neighbor, marched out. Bubbles, Donnie called out. I love the new beverages, but please tell Ricky he needs to replace those frozen chicken tenders he borrowed from my freezer last Friday. I will absolutely pass the message along, Donnie, Bubbles promised. Are you coming to the grand celebration today? I am looking forward to it, Donnie cheered. I just need to finish my yard work first. Bubbles drove away, smiling. It was wonderful to see the community in such high spirits. Near the entrance of the park, Julian was sitting on his porch when Leahy and Randy approached, looking nervous but determined. Hello, Julian, Leahy said politely. We just returned home. We are trying to organize our lives and move forward positively. Julian stood up, crossing his arms. I have been waiting for an apology from you too. Because of that massive misunderstanding, my life has been very complicated lately. Julian, we want to handle this maturely, Randy stepped forward. A lot of confusing events occurred, and we are willing to take full responsibility. We feel terrible about the stress it caused you. Taking full responsibility is a good start, Julian said, his expression softening slightly. We think we have a plan to make it up to you, Leahy continued. We received a settlement fund today. We want to offer you a very generous portion of it to help you rebuild your business and to ensure there is lasting peace between us. Julian blinked in surprise. The anger he had been holding on